go. This is day 31, and what have we done today? Been kind of filling out all of my life onto this prompt that I'm going to put into AI, and then help me to generate I'm not asking AI to generate me a CV, but like kind of help me structure it based off, my life. So I've kind of been writing that up this morning. Then I left that. Made some food. Went to sort out my grand's bits and bobs, just at my grand's house. Then finished up there, just finished the gym session. When I go back home, carry on writing, and I'm going to do a bit of reading tonight on Think Like an Artist, Steal Like an Artist, get that out of the way, so then I can move on to Dopamine Nation. Sleep schedule's still a bit dinked from when I was ill, but it's slowly picking up a little bit. But yeah, peace. Yo, so got back, had some food, did a bit of reading on Still Like an Artist. I'm gonna wait. So it's gonna be back to front, but this phrase here, practice productive procrastination, that's actually a pretty good one. It's actually a pretty good one. I don't know what I'm saying, but that is quite a key thing. I feel like when I was gonna do some work today, and it was just writing, literally just writing, and I wasn't in the right mindset to do it, and I just cut my losses, stepped away from the desk, and then did a bit of the dishwasher, did the laundry, and read a bit of this before I read the quote. And I feel more refreshed. I feel more ready. I guess that if you go something, if I was to go to something, I wouldn't say driven, but it's like that task became to the point where it's a little bit I'm not getting dopamine from it or whatever. I don't really know how to describe it. I'm not getting motivation from it, so I don't have motivation to do it. So then moving on to a task, and now I've moved that task away from me, I'm like, oh my god, I really need to do that task. So now I feel more inclined to do it. So, but not even just for doing tasks, but even if it's just thinking of ideas, stepping away from, that's what this whole book's about, is creating art and stuff like that. But if you're in art block or whatever, stepping away from the task and doing something else that's productive, not just hopping on the game or whatever. Doing a task that is it's kind of meditative, like say for the dishwasher, I actually rate doing the dishwasher. It's so weird. I rate doing the dishwasher, I rate resetting the house, not just because it keeps my parents off my back, and I'm helping out and I'm contributing to the gaff, helping out around the gaff or whatever, but I just genuinely like doing it. As I said, so the kitchen's clean, that feels nice, and then it also allows me to be creative and think while I'm doing it. What ideas, I can generate ideas when I'm in that kind of space of like, you know, clean the dishes or whatever. So yeah, really a bit of a key thing. I rate this book. I would recommend it if you are. It's all back to front, so it doesn't even matter if it's upside down. But it says steal like an artist. But yeah, if you're creative, or I don't even think it's not even bad, like, for anyone who's not an artist. I think it's good. Just like there's decent life lessons in it, which I think are really, really good for people who aren't even just artists. I mean, obviously there's a ton of other books for like self-development, but I guess for me, like, I'm trying to be more creative and improve my creativity. So yeah, sorry if I sound like I'm trying to put on my sleepy voice or whatever. It's just I've got a bit of a cold. No, I've got a bit of a sore throat or something. I don't really know. I think I've got something off my sister. Well, yeah, I'm kind of just not locking. I've said this yesterday, but yeah, get a job that I can do, because for so long I feel like society kind of fed me this mindset, and it was always in the back of my head like, shit, Keith, you need a job to allow you to bring in income while you're working on SABAISIN. And it was always in the back of my head, and I was like, why haven't I done it? And I feel it maybe because of this, you know, like, oh, drop out and just become a thingamajig or whatever, like be a online millionaire or whatever. I feel this like lifestyle and mindset is so drawn. And there's another thing, like unemployment is so big in 2025, and I feel that's another factor of social media being like, oh no, I don't want to work a job. And that was kind of my mindset, you know. It was kind of like, oh no, I don't want to work a job because I'm going to end up in a loophole. But literally meeting people, talking to new people is going to be so crucial. And yeah, it feels really weird that I'm talking about how, like, that is genuinely like the most loser thing I think I've ever said. But yeah, I don't even know. So working on that is a bit of a priority at the moment. Yeah, peace. That's all for today.